Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Andy, and this is your September monthly reading for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising placements, as well as Venus. Sorry, Venus as well. Okay guys, so a little bit concerned what's going on, Geminis. I'm a little bit concerned with you guys. Let's have like a real chat for a second. So when I was tuning into your energy, I'm actually like kind of really concerned, like let's be real right now. When I was tuning into your energy before I start the reading, what I saw was someone like curled up in a ball like this. They're grabbing their legs. I have shorts on, okay? I have shorts on, I promise. I'm not naked. And they're like curled up in a ball like this, and you're sitting at the edge of like at the edge of a building or something, like a really tall building, or the edge of a cliff, sitting like this, and you're sitting right at the edge of it, and you're like this, and then like a lot of anxiety, like grabbing your head, you're like shaking your head, and like really overwhelmed. I got an intense feeling of really, really intense, strong anxiety, lots of anxiety, and just like a feeling of like, I can't do this anymore, okay? I got a little freaked out. I had some like random lo-fi beats from YouTube or something on, and it was a live stream, so like they're putting out the music, it's live. And I always just try to play music that doesn't have any lyrics in the background so I don't get distracted. And this, like the song switched, and while I was tuning into energy, as I was seeing this, and the song switched, and it was this girl talking like, today's my last day, I'm gonna die today, something like that, and it freaked me out. It changed the what video I was listening to, because it kind of freaked me out. So I actually am a little bit genuinely concerned for some of you. If you are dealing with some depression or heavy feelings and heavy intense feelings of anxiety, and you're feeling overwhelmed and you're feeling like you can't handle it or take it anymore, please call someone, talk to someone about this, seek some counseling. I heavily implore this, because it actually I'm a little bit freaked out right now. Like it had me kind of scared. I will put the number for the suicide hotline down below in case any of you guys are interested. You can also feel free to comment down below, and I will reply to your comment and we can chat down there. You can also find my social media links are down below. I have a Facebook page where I'm more interactive on there. You can send me a message there. You can DM me on Instagram if you want to talk about something. Because I struggled with, and sometimes I still do, but mainly it was my earlier years. I struggled with depression for about 11 years, where I was really, really in an intense battle with it back and forth. I don't say that I'm cured or that I'm over my depression, because there are some days where I still find myself in a low place, but I think that what's different is that I'm now in a place where I've learned how to get myself out of that, and to get myself out of that, because a lot of times you get stuck in that hole, or a lot of times I just dig myself into a hole and I don't realize it until I'm at the very bottom, and I look up and I'm like 20 feet deep into this. So I understand. I sympathize with you. I really strongly feel for you guys. I just want you guys to know that another day is coming. Tomorrow is going to come. The sun is going to rise. It will be okay eventually if you're not feeling that right now, okay? So I really feel for you guys, and I just want you guys to know that you are safe, you are protected. Everything is okay, and everything is happening the way that it should, and everything will get better. I promise you. That's the one thing that people have always said, that I've always heard, it gets better. And I know you're like, that's bullshit. It really does. It really does. The older you get, the more you understand, the more that you see how the world works, and the more in tune you get with your own self and your own emotions. You do realize that things do get better, things do get easier. Like I said, I still have those days where I go into really dark mental places, and I think really dark, messed up stuff. But because I've given myself tomorrow, that's the thing, give yourself tomorrow, give yourself the chance of tomorrow, that tomorrow will be a better day, or could be a better day. Give yourself that chance, and if that day's not good, give yourself the chance again. Tomorrow might be a good day. Why am I going to risk taking that opportunity away from myself from finally being happy and having a good day, okay? I really feel for you guys, so just take it easy. And please, like I said, if you are going through any of that, talk to somebody about it, a friend, a family member, a counselor, a therapist. I promise you that talking really, really, really does help a lot. It really does. Just even if it might not make the problem go away, it just helps you it makes you feel just, even a little bit better. And that does help a lot. Alrighty, so we're gonna get a message for your overall So the card we have is facade. And I don't know if we see, but there is an older man holding the hand of a kid and they're walking in the clouds. So I really feel like what's happening is that a lot of you guys are putting on this front, this, I'm okay, I'm good, I'm handling life, you know, I'm navigating through life in a brilliant way because I'm a Gemini. You know, a Gemini is not going to ask for help most likely, knowing Geminis. You really are trying to put on this front that you're doing great, that everything's fine, that there isn't a problem, but there is, and the problem is very seriously, okay? What is a bigger problem is the mask that you're wearing. That's really what the problem is, because you have this mask on and you never take it off around anyone. It's impossible for your friends and your family to be able to even pick up on what you're really going through. It's hard for them to be there for you, because I feel like you guys do have a lot of people that care about you, love you deeply, and want to be there for you. But it's hard if you're not fully expressing what you're going through. You know, even if people don't understand, even if people haven't gone through the same thing, at least they can hear you out, and then they'll know, and they'll be like, wow, I didn't know that you were going through this, because you carry yourself so well, because you put on this mask and this facade, and you're just almost like you're not being true and authentic to yourself, Gemini. You have to be honest, you're not. Because I feel like a lot of you guys are really, really, really hurting deeply, deeply and intensely. And that has to be dealt with. You can't just keep, you cannot just, I'm not laughing at you guys, it's just like, I'm really like, I feel for you because I've been there, I've done that when I'm in such a messed up place, but I still act like everything's fine and I'm okay, and I'm really not, but I don't want people to know, so I understand that. I understand not wanting people to know, because you want to be able to be independent and you want to be able to deal with your problems on your own. But also understand what is more important. Letting your guard down, taking that mask off, letting people see the real you so that they can help you, or potentially the risk of you losing your life. Because there's a huge fear, I feel like, with you guys for this, if you're watching this, there's a big fear, I feel, with you guys opening up and being vulnerable. There's like a fear of it. And be real, Gemini. You talk about being real all the time, but that's not being real. It's not. All right, let's get into this reading. It's heavy. Okay, let's get into it, Gemini. Let's figure it out. Let's get you some help. All right, Gemini, what is going on for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placement for the month of September? What is happening? What is going on? What is going on? Six of Wands. I feel like that's the facade, though. I feel like that's what's fake. You're acting like you're winning. You're putting on this mask and this front to everyone, like, I'm winning, I'm doing good, I'm living my life, I'm working hard, I'm making my money, and I'm doing everything good. Like, you're putting on this, that's the front. The front is that you are acting as if you're winning and succeeding, when right now you're not, and that's okay. We have the Nine of Cups. This is, yeah. Some of you, I feel, are being a little, and then the Death card in reverse. You guys are definitely delaying a change because you're not, maybe some of you are in a way happy with how your life is, but it's almost like you're so accustomed, you're so used to your life the way that it is now, that it's hard to make changes. And what the change is being real and being open and honest with your feelings and the way that you feel. That's what needs to change, because you're unable to do that right now. You are in this state of, you're just like, well, you know, I'm comfortable where I am. I'm comfortable with my life the way that it is right now. And change is something that I think you're rarely uncomfortable with, which I think is interesting for you Geminis that are watching this. With the Death card in reverse, you're delaying a transformation. There is something in your life that needs to change, that you need to get rid of, and I think it's this mask. You need to take that mask off. Stop acting and pretending like you're fine with your life, that you're happy and that you're succeeding, and be real. Be real with yourself and be real with the people that are around you, because otherwise no one's going to be able to help you. You're never going to be able to overcome the internal turmoil and battle that you're dealing with if you're not gonna ever be open and honest with the way that you feel and being vulnerable. That's what it is. It's being vulnerable, changing from this state of I'm good all the time. No, you're not. No one is good all the time. People struggle through shit. So much shit happens in the world that we go through that. It's hard. Be real, okay? Don't say that you're being real if you're not being really real. Don't tell people to be real if you're not being real. But that is what's happening with the death card in reverse. Something is trying to change. A change is trying to come into your life to transform, to help you to grow into something better, but you're delaying that change because you're being stubborn. Ace of Cups. What's being offered to you is the universe is offering you an opportunity this month to be real and vulnerable with your feelings, with your emotions, to let that pour out. I hope we can see this. This cup, it's running over. We see the streams, it's spilling over into the ocean. The universe is gonna present you with an opportunity in order for you to break this cycle and change that cycle of not being able to express your emotions. You're gonna be offered an opportunity where here in this month, do it. Here, it's okay, cry into my hand, cry on my shoulder. It's okay, you can let these feelings and these emotions out, and you're not weaker for it, you're stronger for it. What else? What else for Geminis? We're the King of Wands. Some of you could be dealing with the fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, or you have that somewhere in your chart, but this is just the energy of getting back into your confidence, because the King of Wands is a confident, passionate, strong, successful person, loyal, but he also, because he's so passionate, he has a lot of emotions and feelings. He's very in tune with his feelings, and a fire sign is not afraid to express how they feel. You get what I'm saying? All fire signs, no fire sign is afraid to put themselves out there. They have that confidence. And that's what's gonna happen this month. You're gonna have an opportunity where you can put your emotions out there. You can tap into this power of the King of Wands and be that confident, fiery person where your feelings are just your feelings and your passion. You're gonna allow it to pour out of you. Allow it to pour out of you. Step into this power. Step into that king or queen power, however you identify, where you're able to be like, you know what? This is how I feel. Own it. Be like, this is what I feel. This is me being real. It just is what it is. I'm gonna let it out. I'm gonna let my feelings and my emotions and my passion pour over. So what I'm getting is that you could be extending the way that you feel towards someone, or extending your feelings and your emotions towards that. The Ten of Swords in reverse. So yeah, really, really dealing with some heavy feelings of anxiety and depression. And it's a battle. It's really a battle. It's a battle between, because I think that you guys want to be able to do this. You want to be able to have that confidence in yourself so that you can allow your emotions to pour out of you. But something's keeping you back. And for now, it's that anxiety and that depression because it's so intense. It's overwhelming the positives right now. For now, that's the thing. It's not forever. It's just for right now. And we're about to tap into, I want to move on because I think that was very clear. But I want to move on to the blockages because this is where we can actually get some help for you guys. So what is blocking Gemini from being able to, Gemini wants to own themselves. They want to own their feelings and their emotions. They want to just own up to and be confident and just allow it to express and be more expressive and be more vulnerable. But how does Gemini get there? What's blocking Gemini from getting there? What is blocking Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus from getting there? Let's see. What's blocking Gemini? Strength in reverse. A lack of self-confidence. You need to have more confidence in yourself, guys. You got this. Like, Gemini, you are the shit. And I know that you guys know that you're shit because all my Gemini friends all the time are always like, I'm the shit. They tell me, you know what I'm saying? So stop acting, if that's not the truth, stop acting, right? If you are, out there like, oh, I'm the shit, like, I got this, you got that kind of attitude that Geminis have. If it's just a facade, stop doing it. Stop saying that you're the shit. Stop, blah, blah, you are, but if you don't really believe that, stop promoting it. Be open and vulnerable. Tell someone how you really feel this month. Instead of, talking yourself up, if you don't really feel that way in this moment, Tell someone how you really feel in the moment. Be real and honest, because that's where you're going to find strength in. Those are the moments that you have to be the strongest. Because think about why you can't do it. Think about why it's really hard for you to be vulnerable and honest with your feelings and your emotions. Because it's hard. It takes strength to do that. So this, like I said, this month, the universe is giving you an opportunity to do that. Ace of Cups is giving you an opportunity here. I'm gonna allow someone to come into your life. I'm gonna allow a situation into your life. I'm gonna put the situation or person into your life in order for you to open up and be vulnerable, so that you can gain your confidence back in yourself, and you can find that strength to do this. It's gonna be presented as a challenge, you know, like you're gonna have a challenge like, should I be vulnerable? Should I tell them how I really feel or not? Do it, because it takes courage and strength to do it, and you will come out of it so much stronger. What else is blocking Gemini in the month of September? Okay, we have 2 cards. We have the 9 of Pentacles, and we have the Wheel of Fortune. So the facade here is continued in the 9 of Pentacles. It's what's blocking you is that you keep acting like, oh, I'm independent, I'm the shit, like I got everything together, like I'm good. You know, that's what's blocking you, is that it's an act. The act is the facade. The act is what's blocking you, because it's not being true, it's not being authentic, it's not being honest. Needing to release that. If you don't really feel that way, do not promote yourself in that way. Does that make sense? Because if you're promoting yourself in that way, people are perceiving you in that way. And then you're only masking and you're just shoving everything back down inside, and you're like, I'm good, I'm doing great. But you're not really on the inside, and that's what's more important, is how you feel on the inside, right? With the Wheel of Fortune, things are turning, things are changing. It's your turn now. It is your turn. It is a chance for you. Like I said, things are changing. There's a delay here with the Death card, right? So you have this in the reverse because there's a delay. You're delaying this transformation. You're delaying the Wheel of Fortune is basically a wheel of karma. You know, it's turning. Sometimes you're at a bad point. Sometimes you're at a good point. For now, you're starting to change. You're starting to cycle into a better karmic point in your life, but you have to overcome this challenge. And this is what the universe is presenting you with this month in September, is an opportunity to overcome this fear of being vulnerable, overcome this fear of opening up with your feelings. And it's going to give you an opportunity to do that, to even if it's going to be hard, it's going to give you the opportunity, but it's up to you, Gemini, if you're going to take it or not. Because the opportunity could be right in front of you and you're like, this is it. I need to be vulnerable. I need to be honest. I need to do it. And if you don't do it, it's you that doesn't do it, right? Because you can only control your actions. Take that opportunity when you see it, and you will notice it, because it will be very crystal clear what it is. You will have a clear opportunity for you to express how you really feel towards someone, towards a situation, or just how you feel internally. You're going to have a chance to express that. Take it. I say take the chance, because you're going to come out way stronger, no matter the outcome. No matter the outcome of that unbottling of the emotions, you're going to come out way stronger. I promise you that. It's very clear to me here. All right, I asked the angels and spirit guides that watch over, guide, and protect Gemini to give me this message from themselves. Okay, we have innocence. Beloved one, everyone is guiltless in truth, as no one can alter God's handiwork of perfection. Give us your feelings of heaviness so we can lighten your load. Give us any guilt, anger, or blame that may shroud your loving outlook. Enjoy the peace within your heart once more. This is so beautiful. Like, this almost makes me want to tear up how perfect this is for you guys. Did we hear that? I want to read it again, honestly, because I want you guys to really hear this. Listen up, Gemini. Beloved one, that's you. Everyone is guiltless in truth, as no one can alter God's handiwork of perfection. Give us your feelings of heaviness. Give up those feelings the way that you feel. Send it up. You don't need to hold on to it, right? So that they can lighten your load. Give us any guilt, anger, or blame that may shroud your outlook on life. Enjoy the peace within your heart once more. There isn't much else to say about that. They're there. Your angels and your spirit guides, whoever watches over, whatever you believe in, they're there. They want to help you. They don't want you to feel this way either. They don't like seeing you distraught and anxiety and depressed. They don't like seeing you that way. And I don't think that you like being that way either. But if you keep pretending that everything is fine, you're only gonna keep holding on to those emotions, and you're always gonna feel that way. The road to recovery starts with admitting to yourself the truth and then doing something about it, not letting it sit within you anymore, talking about it, letting it go, releasing it, okay? Again, I will leave the number for the suicide hotline down in the description below if you guys really need someone to talk to. Again, I'm not kidding. You can send me a message on my Facebook page, which is also, all my social media is down below. You can DM me on Instagram, we can talk. I don't think that it's weird. I'm very open about these kind of things. And I would love to be able to talk with you guys. If it's just me just listening to what is going on with you. You know, maybe you don't want me to send you back. That's fine, I can just listen. But please talk to someone about this, get some help, be honest with yourself, and be honest with others about truly what's going on with you guys, Gemini. Don't let this sit with you, okay? If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below, again, what's going on. I will chat with you guys down there if you'd like. Subscribe for more content, and I will see you guys later. Take care, okay?